Hey guys, this is Cody here in the Fab Shop. We've got a brand new next gen T680 right here behind us. We've had it in the shop about a week and we've been able to come up with some new parts for it. Now some of the stuff that I'm going to show you we have available right now. Some of the others are brand new parts, so it's going to be a little while before we have them, on the shelf ready to go. But all of these are parts that are either here now or coming very soon for this model truck. So let's get started. We've got this headlight trim, first of all, that also is kind of a rock guard. Keep those lower fenders underneath the headlights protected from rock chips, things like that. And also, I think does a nice job of accentuating that headlight. We've got this center hood strip. Of course, if you look at it from the front of the truck, it makes this line go all the way down to the bottom of the grill. And you see it's got this crease runs right down the middle of it to kind of give it an extra little bit of a body line. Stepping back, you can look at the visor. It is a little bit of a different version of what we've had for quite a while now for the 990s, 680s, 880s. The first thing we've done is widen out the end to get it around those wind vanes, so it'll bolt right on there with your wind vanes. The other thing we did is we listened to you guys, the customers. You may have looked at these visors before and noticed that the lights were on tabs on top, kind of facing the sky. They were a little bit more of that hidden lighting accent. Well, we relocated the inner structure in that visor so that we're able to get the lights in the face of it. You see it right now with 5 lights. They're a perfect spacing. If you want a few more lights in it, we can put 2 in between the middle 3 and the one on the outside and make it a 9-light setup and keep all of your spacing the same. But those are the 2 things different about this visor. Again, the ends are wider to get around those wind vanes, and we've moved that inner structure to get the lights in the face of the visor for you. On either side, you see we've come up with a stainless cover for the wind vanes. They're mostly a double side tape on. You will have to drill a couple of holes, top and bottom, but really go well with that stainless visor coming down the door. Also, the stainless window chops. Now, the stainless window chops are a part that's available right now. That's the same as they always have been for the T680, 880, 990. So those are already on the shelf. Coming on down, we call these our no breather panels. These are very, very similar to what's already been on the market for a couple of years. We kind of tilted the top of it to match up with that body line a little bit better. So carries that line all the way from the top of the windshield all the way down. You've got the chrome trim coming down the hood, which leads to another little piece of trim that we came up with right here from the front of this vent on down to the mirror to just continue that chrome line all the way down the hood. Next, we move on to the cabin sleeper panels. So right here underneath the no breather panel, we start out with what we'll kind of call our cowl panel, and it transitions into this cab bar, the transition panel, down the sleeper, and all the way up to the back of the extension. One of the coolest things about these guys, they're extremely easy to bolt on. You can see right here, these bolt on with the existing bolt holes that your plastic wind fairing went on with. The only holes you'll have to drill will be to put a couple screws in the top of this cowl panel, but it gets even better. On the sleeper panels, all of your black wind fairings to keep somebody from seeing underneath the sleeper, all that stays there. All you have to do is loosen the bolts that already hold that on, slide the sleeper panels in, slap an extension on your ratchet, and tighten them back down. So probably the easiest to install cabin sleeper panels that we've ever made, certainly. Guys, another cool thing about these cabin sleeper panels is you can still fuel your truck up without having to have a door on it. As far as light options go, of course, you can put an M3, an M5 in them. They will also hold a bulkhead light. If you want to retain the black plastic skirting behind it, that bulkhead light, or the 3/4 inch round light, the penny light some of you call it, will have to be towards the bottom of the panel. If you're okay with getting rid of that black plastic skirting, it can move up towards the center. Another new thing for these is this kick panel kit, we'll call it. So you've got this up here, and you've got a matching, just larger version of it right below. And then this piece in the middle that you can also use like a permit plate. Looking at the truck from the back, we've got these stainless caps on the ends of the fairings that hold some lights for you. And then another part that is sitting on the shelf right now that you can buy is this shock box. So we originally designed this shock box for the W990. The back of these sleepers are the same, so you can bolt it right on there and cover those shock towers and airbags and just clean this whole look up back here. So guys, I hope you like what we've done to the truck as much as we do. It's been a lot of fun getting to play with it for the last few days. I want to thank our friends at MHC Kenworth here in Joplin for giving us the opportunity to mess with the truck, come up with some parts. Like I said, we've come up with about a dozen or so new options for you. So those of you that are getting into one of these next gen 680s, hit us up. Again, not all of these parts are available right now, but all coming very, very soon. So be looking out for them on the website or give us a call at extension 148.